Hello. Firstly, let me thank you for choosing our company and relying on us as one of the best and leading business consulting companies. I think we need to start now because, as you know, the um, issue of introduction of new Coca-Cola vending machines was highly misunderstood by lots of consumers, and Coca-Cola needs to take some corresponding and adequate actions toward this issue. Firstly, let me deliver you my three major recommendations in this case. As you can see on my screen, my first recommendation is to carefully disclose the relevant information so that there will be no doubts between customers and the company. The second one is try to identify what are the alignments, misalignments which actually exist in the way of communication between the company and the customer. And finally is to understand how you need to deliver your message by combining all the information and all the materials so that the customers will not feel that um, they are kind of used, or I don't know, they should feel that the company is a responsible and ethical one. Now let me introduce why I think that disclosing relevant information is important in this case. Firstly, as a result, you will be able to get a thorough understanding of what is the situation, why people behave so, and what are the main concerns here. Other than that, you and your staff, in this case, will be able just try to combine the mission of the company, which as far as I know is spreading happiness towards its customers, is being different. So it's important to try to combine this concept, this mission with the solution of this concept which have just arisen. So also please take into consideration this also, and you will also be able to understand what is the real picture of this issue, and what is actually going on. So it will help to expect kind of how your customers will behave in future. Now the second one, as you know, was identifying the misalignments. So in this case, it's very important try to build a more ethical business environment, which nowadays customers appreciate very much. I think also you can consider this as an opportunity to rebuild and do some changes inside your company so that it will increase the satisfaction level of the customers. Also, it's important trying to hold you and your staff and also your company as accountable. So people surely need to feel that your company as being an international one, as being operated in more than 200 countries, and as also being one of the leading and one of the companies which has an history which is more than 100 years. You surely need to take into consideration all these facts, and try to understand what do their customers expect from your site, from the side of the product, from the side of your stuff. I think it's very important action in this case. As a result, you will feel what are your customer expectations. In this case, I think it's important to deliver your primary purpose of this introduction of vending machines to the people, because I know that many times people don't understand the whole people very often don't want to see the overall picture of the economy, from the side of the economy, from the side of the government. They just think for their own pocket. And I know that the introduction of these machines will help to be more efficient from the economy side. So people who want to pay more for the Coke, they will be able to pay more, and people who are not so wealthy, they will be able to pay kind of less. But people and consumers mainly in this case think that they are misused. So it's important to take this into consideration while delivering your primary purpose of introduction of these machines. And finally, as you can see, and as I already told, it's very important to deliver your message by combining all the necessary materials, information. As a result, firstly, your customers will feel the level of the responsibility you have towards your products, towards your customers, and it is surely it will be very satisfying for your results. As a result, your trust level will also increase. So just try to use this as also an opportunity. And also it will help this message delivery process will help finally for many customers to accept the news as and also try to adapt to it. So it's very important in this at this point to understand their expectations and also deliver your message appropriately, so that it will increase your level of responsibility from their side. And also it is very important to work towards the satisfaction level, which will increase as a result of these three steps. Let me just one time more summarize my recommendations. They were as disclosing the relevant information to understand what is actually going on, identifying the misalignments which exist between the communication of the customers and company, and also delivering the message with appropriate structure, with combining all necessary materials. Thank you one more time for choosing our company. We were very happy to help you, and we are ready to discuss with you the details of this process. I think you will surely have some questions regarding of these recommendations. Please feel free to contact me, and I will try to be helpful, because I know you need to take some immediate actions. Thank you very much. It was my pleasure.